Oh, hey there. I'm glad that you're here because we're going to tackle one of the most important things for communicating with your baby. That's right, you heard me. One of the most important things around sleep with your baby, the bedtime routine. And don't go anywhere because this is actually really important and I'll tell you why. I'm Anna from Little Wing Sleep, and make sure you subscribe because I'm giving out daily sleep tips for your baby and toddler. I don't want you to have to go through this alone, so don't worry, I won't let you. So what is a bedtime routine? A lot of parents, when they come to me, they say, hey, we want really great sleep. We have a bedtime routine, but it fluctuates here, there, and everywhere, and it could look like this or it could look like that. Actually, we don't kind of have a bedtime routine. What? Okay, so let's talk about what is a bedtime routine and why is it important. Actually, let's tackle why first. Bedtime routines are super important because they open up communication with you and your baby. Your baby going to sleep is the most vulnerable part of the day. This is the part where they're unwinding, they're releasing anxiety from the day. They are at the point where they are actually becoming vulnerable. They want to relax, and if they're not able to relax, it makes it really hard to pursue sleep. If we understand that this is at where they're the most tender and they need the most attention from us as parents, it really changes our approach. We are really setting them up for what that looks like. You'll notice this more with toddlers, but it is the same with babies. If we don't unwind properly, they're going to have a tough time falling asleep. This can mean nightmares for toddlers or even as young as, 18 to 2 years when they get their imagination. It can also mean a tougher time falling asleep. If we go straight from activities, playing, bam, we're in bed. They're like, what? I'm sorry, we were playing. That's not fair. So the bedtime routine is A for communication. We want to make sure that we are communicating to our babies that this is a safe time and what is coming next. We want to help them understand that it is bedtime, they need to start unwinding. The consistency of having a bedtime routine then also signals to them the expectation. This is the expectation of the longest stretch of sleep, which is actually the sign of your baby's body clock. So it is the expectation of sleep. The last thing is that connection. Your baby is going to be separated from you for those next coming hours as they sleep. We want to make sure that we build really good attachment so they feel safe and secure when they're going to sleep. It's not that attachment is lost, we just want to make sure it is affirmed before they go to sleep. Attachment theory suggests that we should have 4 times a day for 10 minutes to attach to our child. Placing one of these at the start and the end of the day bookends the day that will make sure that we are the safe person in their lives. So what does a really good bedtime routine look like? For a baby under 4 months, you can do the feed at the end. However, over 4 months, I recommend the feed at the beginning. I want the feed to be the fullest feed we possibly can so that we make sure baby is not hungry at bedtime. Then a bath, followed by some lotion or a massage, however you guys do that. And then we're going to put our pajamas on after changing the diaper. 1 or 2 books, a couple of songs, and spending some quality time together. You can then put them into bed. A key that a lot of parents ask me about, and some parents do miss, when do you turn on the sound machine and when do you turn off the light? When you have put your baby into the crib is when we're going to turn off the light and turn on the sound machine. This allows your baby to really know where they are and can actually see that you are going, that it is bedtime. If you're in the middle of teaching your baby to sleep, you will have a strategy around how to do that. But once your baby is confident in their sleep skills, you're able to turn on the light after they're in the crib. Imagine falling asleep or being in one place and then being put in another in the dark and not actually knowing where you are. That's how it feels when you are moved as a baby into a crib when it's dark. So let's be really open and clear with them that it is bedtime. Here is your bed. Play around the bed and make it a happy time. Your bedtime routine should be about 20 to 30 minutes maximum. Otherwise, your baby won't be able to concentrate and they'll go here, there, and everywhere. Also, a big tip, keeping it consistent at the same time also means that your baby's body clock is going to come into check with it, but that your partner and grandparents, whoever is a safe person for your baby, is able to engage in that bedtime routine and have that same signal that it is bedtime. It's a really good starting point for any age. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know if you have any questions below and make sure that you subscribe. Or I'd love to hear what your favorite part of the bedtime routine is. For me, it's definitely those last cuddles and kisses.
Hey there, Mama. Are you feeling exhausted, frustrated, and just a little defeated? I hear you, and I've been there, and thankfully, I can help. Let's teach your baby to sleep. I'm talking 10 to 12 hours of sleep each night. Little Wink's Sleep Baby program uses a science-based, gentle, parent-present approach that fosters healthy attachment while teaching independent sleep skills. We don't believe in letting your baby cry it out. This program includes everything you need, such as our insider strategies, both on night sleep and naps, as well as extras like our monthly live Q&A.